This is how I went from $5 fades to a six-figure barber. This is me in high school. I had no idea what I was doing. I was just building my skills, but I didn't really know how far cutting hair could take me. I just always had a feeling for it, and I always enjoyed hair, but I had no plan. I just thought hair was cool. So I really didn't understand my potential. I didn't have anyone around me to tell me that it was even possible. I didn't have a mentor. I didn't have an older brother that cut hair. I had to figure this all out on my own. So let me show you how. I want you to learn from my mistakes. So in 2017, I went all in. I started identifying myself with barbering, and I realized I had a true passion for it. So I set up a shop in my mom's garage. I told my parents, you know what? I don't think I want to go to college. I don't think it's for me. I want to go all in on this hair stuff. So without even knowing how I was going to do it, I took full faith and just jumped right in. I didn't have a plan B. I put everything I knew into cutting hair. So at some point I realized this is right, and it just felt right in my heart and in my blood. I knew I could do it. I wasn't sure how, but I just had that faith, and you have to have that belief in yourself. So my first barbershop opened in 2018, and it was actually the day after I graduated high school. So this is my friend Jacob right here. He ended up taking me on under his wing. He showed me a lot. He put faith in me when I didn't even believe in myself. So shout out to Jacob. We opened up Royalty Cuts. We had to build this literally from the ground up. I started handing out business cards. We had to put the bathroom in there. We had to lay the tiles. We had to set up the barber chairs. We literally built this from the ground up. So I was there all day the moment that we opened. I didn't have clients. All my friends were in high school. So as soon as we graduated, everybody was partying. Everybody left for college. You have to be ready for any opportunity and every client. So I was just in that barbershop as much as possible. I quickly started building momentum. I was posting every day, and it wasn't just my haircuts. I was posting pictures of myself so people could start identifying the barber to the business. Because at the end of the day, you are the business. As the barber, you are the business, and you have to show that. If people only see your haircuts, they don't associate you with your business. And when you walk around, no one's going to know who you are, and no one's going to know what you do. Every walk-in that came in, every phone call, every person that was on IG, I gave them the best haircut that they could humanly imagine. And I was delusional about it. I had to be crazy. So again, be crazy about your work, build a reputation, build a face. This isn't just haircuts. This is bigger than that. You have to step back and look at yourself as a business before you look at yourself as a barber. It's way more than the haircuts. So a 5-step plan to be number one in your city. First of all, invest in social media. Take advantage of the information on the internet. Learn from people who are already in the position that you want to be in. The next thing would be guerrilla marketing. And this is just marketing, and this is grinding in real life. So offer something that people cannot turn down. Every client that brings and refers a friend, they receive a major discount or a free service. And what you want to do is you want to DM as many people as you can that look like an ideal client. If they look like they make money, if they look like they'll get a haircut from you, if they look like they'll be in your network, if they look like you'll relate to them, DM them, send them a quick message just saying, hey, I'm in your city. I'm a barber. I'd love to connect. If you ever need a new barber or if you ever need a haircut, I'm ready for you. This just builds relationships and builds your network. At the end of the day, it's a numbers game. You got to get your shots up. You will grow faster than just sitting in the chair waiting for people to walk in. The next step will be personal development, and it all starts with yourself. How can you expect people to pay you premium prices when you don't take care of yourself? It shows, man. At the end of the day, they're going to come in. They're going to see what you're wearing. They're going to see how you carry yourself. They're going to feel the confidence before you even put a clipper to their head. So you got to value yourself before other people can value you. It all starts with you. Provide a better service would be the next step. You need to simplify your services, be efficient with them, and make sure that you're taking advantage of your time when you're in the barbershop. And have a schedule that's going to allow you to give the best service possible. If you're slamming your schedule out all day from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m., how quality do you think those haircuts are, and how quality do you think your energy will be throughout those haircuts or even the next day? I know barbers who cut all day, and their excuse is, well, I was cutting all day yesterday, so I'm tired. And then that next day, they're giving a mid-service or a half-effort service, and we do not want that. Fifth step is you need to understand time. We cannot choose when growth will occur, but you can choose what to do in order to get those results. So only time will tell if you take proper action day in and day out. You could do as much as you want to a plant, but you can't make it grow any faster. You can make it grow better, but you cannot make it grow faster. So we don't have any control over how fast we can grow our business, except from doing the right steps every day and following a strict routine. And over time, your progress will show. So drifting barbers are jack of all fades, but a master at none. What are your clients booking you for? Are they booking you for a general haircut, or are they booking you because they know that you can solve a hair problem that they have? You need to be a specialist. Drifting barbers also continue to make the same mistakes, and they don't profit from their failures or their losses. Drifting barbers also ask for more than they are giving. Before I was charging $100, $120, I was giving out $100 haircuts. So when I was charging $30 in my head and physically, I was delivering as much as possible. I felt like I deserved $100 a haircut even when I was charging $30. And that confidence alone will allow you to up your skill and will give you the opportunities to make more money. Barbers think that more haircuts equals more money. That's just not the case. More haircuts actually mean less time to scale and develop other skills to further your business. Also going to get burnt out if you just try to do more haircuts. It's not sustainable. So this is the new era of barbering. It's an OG mindset versus the modern day barber. Take full control of your new life. Start attracting 5 to 10 clients every week, paying you $100 to $1,000. Fall in love with the craft again. Have more time and energy for yourself by earning more money and working less. You need to see your clients' problem solutions as the key to attracting clients who need you to solve that same exact problem, no matter the price. Less is more. Simplicity is everything. Keep your main thing the main thing. I only offer 3 services: a basic haircut, a haircut and beard, and after hours or before hours. Don't make your job harder, make it more simple. You also need to become a specialist. Create a system of products and tools that keep it easy to do day in and day out. Leave your client knowing you are the best in the industry and they will gladly pay you whatever you charge. It keeps it sustainable and maintainable when you have a system of easy tools to use and you don't overcomplicate it. So be as efficient as possible. You really want quality over quantity. A low number of the best haircuts equals more time to scale other aspects of your business. If you're busy all day cutting hair at a low price, you're making a lot of money at the end of the day, but you're also cutting hair all day. You're not focusing on anything else in your business and you're not growing. So a smaller amount of cuts at a higher price equals more time to scale and other aspects of your business. So what does it take? This is a graph of exponential growth over linear growth. So when you follow strict routines aligned to your goals, growth can happen extremely fast. And over time, on the right path, there's not just one moment where it all happens. You have to put in work over time, and eventually you will see exponential growth. Some people it takes longer, some people they figure it out quicker. But if you dial in your routine, if you dial in your process and systems, you can grow very fast. I saw a price raise of $60 to $120 in 2 months. That's just because I had my routine down, I had my systems down, I knew what my goals were. I did what I had to do every single day to achieve those goals, and I'm still doing that. And now I fell in love with the process and not the product. If you're only looking at the product, let's say you're in the gym and you're only looking at getting bigger muscles, muscles don't grow overnight. So after the first week, you're almost going to want to give up because you haven't seen the product yet. So you need to fall in love with the process. If you go to the gym knowing that this is a long-term thing and it's going to take time, but the product is worth it, it's a lot easier to go in the gym every single day. So apply those rules to your business, apply those rules to every aspect of your life. Fall in love with the process, not the product. So how did I really go from $5 fades to a 6-figure barber? I had to separate to elevate. In 2020, I risked it all. I left the barbershop that I first started at to go to a private studio. And I used what I had to build my clientele. So I had a loyal client base, but I wasn't sure if they were going to follow me. I was going from one part of the city to the opposite side. And I was still bringing in 3 to 5 new clients every week through social media and word of mouth. You don't have to go viral. You just need to give an undeniable service and people will do the marketing for you. So your reality is more than virality. Just because you go viral doesn't mean you're going to be bringing in new clients every week. It can help, and that's what we're working towards because we know we can convert those viewers into clients, but it's not everything. Don't forget what's really in front of you. Work on your relationships with your clients. Talk to them. Care about their conversation. Remember their conversations. So many clients tell me, how did you remember that conversation from our last haircut? And I just tell them, I'm just human. I just listen. I actually care about the conversation I'm having with my clients. I actually want to have a relationship with my clients. Even when my clients leave me and go to another barber, we still have connections and we still have a relationship. I don't take it personal. I also started marketing myself on social media to show top tier natural lineups without enhancements. I also showed my personality so people know who I am. At the end of the day, people are buying you. People are buying the feeling that you're giving them. They're buying your time. It's so much more than a haircut. It's so much more than a fade. And that's how I went from $5 fades to a six-figure barber.